Hello students, welcome to Pathak's Computer Academy online classes. In the previous video, we learned about the introduction to HTML. Today we will see basic HTML tags. So the content we covered today, the idea about the tags, after that various types of HTML tag, and at last we will see some basic HTML tags that can be used in designing a web page. So what are tags? I already discussed in previous lecture that HTML tags are like keywords which defines how web browser will display the content. These are kept in angular brackets and are used to perform different tasks. Each and every tags have some different perspective to use. One thing you have to learn that when a web browser reads an HTML document, browser reads it from top to bottom and left to right. Okay, this is the main concern you have to think before going to design a web page. Now, what are the types of HTML tags? Basically, there are two types: paired tags and unpaired tags. Other than this, some categories are also created. So first type of tag is paired tag. What it means? Whenever any tag consists of an opening tag and closing tag. This is like this, P and then P. And between these tags, the content is to be kept. Then these type of tags are known as paired tag, like paragraph, bold, italic, and many. While in unpaired tags are those tags that have only one tag known as opening tag. There is no such closing tag. Like HR. HR means horizontal line. Whenever you want to create a horizontal line in your web page, then this HR tag is to be used. And this one is an unpaired tag. That's why these unpaired tags are also known as empty tag, because there is no such content regarding this. These are designed for specific purpose. Clear? Other categories can be self-closing tag. These tags are those HTML tags that do not have a partner tag, where the first tag is the only necessary tag that is valid for the formatting, but it look like a unpaired tag. But in this type of tag, you have to give some attributes of that element. Okay, for example, If you want to insert an image in the web page, then img tag is to be used. But img tag can only be used when at least one attribute known as src, which stands for source, is to be given, so that the image are coming from that source to your web page. So I think it is very clear what is the basic minor difference between unpaired and self-closing tag. Next one is formatting tags. The tags that are related to formatting, while that formatting is related to text or your web page, all are kept in the category of formatting tags. Okay, such as font style, text size, tables, division, okay, or layout of the page. These all are in the category of formatting tags. For example, underline tag. Underline tag is specific formatting for the text to be underlined. Then U tag is to be used. Okay. And at last, the tags that are used for managing the content or managing scripts which are external from the web page, that tags are in the category of control tags, like form tag, drop down menu list, input text boxes, etc. Because all these tags are interacting with the user while running on the browser. So we have to take care of these actions taken by the user specifically. So all these tags are under some other tag known as control tags. So that's all for types of tags. But if anyone asks about the types of the tags, you have to say that there are only two types of tags. First one is paired tag and second one is unpaired tag. Other than this, various author categorizes the tags as follows, like formatting tags, control tags, self-closing tags, and many more. I have not included all other those tags category. Okay. So at last, I'm going to discuss some basic tags I already covered in basic structure of HTML file, where we learned about HTML tag. In HTML tag, we learned about two tags, head tags and body tag. Head tags are used for spatial information which you want to provide for the web page that are not displayed in your web page, like author name, date created, metadata, and so on. And in body tag, whatever the content you kept are shown by the web browser. So from today onwards, I'm going to discuss all those tags that can be kept in body tag. So first one is heading tag. It is used to define the heading of HTML document. There are 6 different types of heading in HTML, H1 to H6. H1 is the broader heading, while move on H2, H3, H4 to H6 for the smaller heading. Okay, clear? I already discussed the paragraph tag. These tags are the block level elements used to represent text on the web browser. Whenever you use paragraph tag, it automatically creates a new line. Okay, it means the next content after this paragraph will be shown on the next line. Okay, you do not need to specifically given an empty tag, that is BR for line break. Because in paragraph tag, a line break is automatically inserted. Next tag is comment tag. I hope you understand why comment is needed in any programming language. The same philosophy is here also. Okay, you want to give the idea to everyone who are using your HTML code that why you are going to kept these HTML coding lines. For convenience of the other, you are placing the comment tag. These comment tags will not appear in the web page. This is basically for the programmer who writes the HTML code. So for comment tag, you need exclamation, then forwarded by double dash and ended with double dash. The same thing can be applied for the multi-line comment, like this. Okay. Next one is line break tag, which means you want to show the next content after next line. For example, here, after this two words, the BR tag, you are inserted BR tag. So in paragraph, these 3 words, the next line will appear, and in next line is used to will be shown. And again, break line is to be used, and after that, the remaining line will be appeared in your web browser. These are needed when some addresses, song lyrics are to be included in your web page. Next one is horizontal line. The HR tag is to be used to create a break between paragraph using a horizontal line. Okay. So that's all for today. Today we learned about basic HTML tag. In the next class, we will start and learn various tags related to the formatting of text. Okay. Now, whatever we learned today, I'm going to show you with practically. So I am going to open the previous build HTML file, that is him first. So I'm going to open in Notepad. So here you can see that I have write down the basic one. Okay, where we inserted a background color with the help of BG color attribute in body tag. Other than this, what we have learned, I'm going to display here. So we already discussed the paragraph. Now I am going to, first of all, I'm going to run this file so you can see what happened in web browser. So I'm going to double click it. The file will be open. Now here you can see that, hello student, this is our first web page. This is included in the paragraph tag. Now I need this line. This is our first web page, should be shown in the next line. So what is to be done? We have to include BR tag. So how it is possible? Now here I am going to insert BR tag. Going to save. Now going to refresh that page. Now the effect will shown. This is our first web page is now shown in the next line. Okay. Other than this, what we have learned? We learned about heading tag. Okay. So I'm going to show you H1. My first web page. Okay. Now this is a paired tag. So I have to include the closing tag. Now I'm going to insert H2. The same thing will happen. So I'm going to copy that one. Control C, Control V. And now going to change H2, H2, H3, H4. Then you will see that the size of the heading are going to be in decreasing order because H1 is the largest one and H6 is the smallest. So class 10 unit 2 basics of HTML. I Himanshu. So I'm going to save this file, and now I'm going to refresh that. Here, you can see that my first web page is the heading H1, then H2, H3, H4, H5, and H6. And after that, the paragraph comes. Here you can also see that all these are automatically included a break line. I have not inserted a single break line. Okay, you can see that I am going to insert the next paragraph. That's all for today. You will see that paragraph also included a break line. Again, I'm going to refresh that page here. If it is not happened, then that's all for today will display here. Okay, I'm going to show you. I'm going to discard the paragraph tag. This is a simple line I have included. In the coding part, I have written this line, that's all for today, in the next line, but it will not shown in the web page when we run it. I'm going to show you. Then you have a clear idea what I am saying. Here. Okay, this is our first web page, and after just ending that line, the next line is appeared towards next, and so on. So the first point you have to be kept in mind, the web browser reads the web content from top to bottom and left to right. And if you want to insert some line break or other things like space, then you have to insert some specific tags in your code. Okay, now I'm going to insert BR, then you will see the difference. Specifically, this is the simple line, so I have to write down BR. If I have inserted these two lines under paragraph tag, then we don't need this BR tag. Okay, now I am going to save this one. Again, you will see the effect. That's all. Here you can see that the difference. So I hope now you have a clear idea about the basic HTML tag. So that's all for today. Thank you so much.